Hi guys and welcome back to the Taste and Bloom Kitchen. Today we are making beef fried rice. But there's a twist. I'll be using pineapple and coconut. You do not want to miss this very delicious recipe. So to get started, in my saucepan I'm going to add some oil. So I would have preferred to use coconut oil but I didn't have any, so I used sunflower oil. Then I'll go in with some curry powder and salt, give it a quick stir, and then add in my washed rice. So make sure you wash your rice very well so that the starchy bits will be washed away, and then you have beautifully single grained rice for your fried rice. Ideally, I would have preferred to use day old rice, but I didn't have any in the fridge, so I decided to make this from scratch. So once the curry powder and salt with the rice is mixed beautifully, I'll go in with my coconut milk. So I made this at home. I have a recipe on the channel already. I'll leave a link in the description box. You can check it out. It's a very simple process for making coconut milk. And then I added a bit of water to completely cook the rice because the coconut milk was not enough. So once that is done, I'll cover and leave this on low heat for the rice to cook beautifully. So after 15 minutes, I go in to fluff up my rice, making sure all the grains receive the perfect moisture to cook beautifully. If this is your first time here, hello, my name is Yasmi. Please consider subscribing and joining this amazing blooming family. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to watch me. So now that our rice finishes cooking, I'll go ahead and then marinate my beef. I unfortunately forgot to press record when I started. So here I have my beef cuts with my pineapple puree or juice if you like. And then I'm going to go in with some ginger and garlic puree, some beef seasoning and a bit of salt. And then add some dark soy sauce also. Give this a good mix, ensuring that my pineapple puree covers my beef entirely. So if you're going to mix this in a Ziploc bag, also make sure that the pineapple puree covers the beef entirely. The pineapple will ensure that the beef tenderizes quickly. So I'm going to give this just 30 minutes because it's small in quantity. You can do this for up to 2 hours maximum, okay? So when 30 minutes are up, I'll take out my beef from the marinade and then using my kitchen towel, I'll sort of like dab the excess liquid from it. We don't want the oil to splatter a lot when we are frying this. And at this point, my beef is tender enough for the recipe. Like I said, I give it just 30 minutes because my quantity is small, but you can do this for up to 2 hours. Do not do this overnight, or else you come to meet shredded beef pieces. So yes, like I said, I'll blot this dry with my kitchen napkin and then go ahead and fry. If you've watched the video till this end, please give me a thumbs up on the video. Leave a comment down below when you're done watching and also share, and let's reach a wider audience. So at the moment, we are going to start with our fried rice. So in my saucepan, I'll go in with a bit of oil and then I'll add my beef once the oil is heated up. So we are going to fry this on high heat. In general, fried rice is made on high heat because you don't want everything or anything cooking for so long. Naturally, I would have added some eggs, but today I didn't want to add any. But of course, if you're making this for yourself and you want to add eggs, feel free to do so, okay? And also, I do not like the beef to fry for a long time and darken. I don't know why. It's a personal preference, okay? But you can fry this for longer and have a darker brown color than I did in this video. And also you notice that once this stays on fire for a while, the beef releases its juices into the saucepan. That's what we are looking for, okay? No need to allow it to dry completely unless you want to fry this for a longer time. Once you see the juices, let it evaporate a bit and then you bring out your beef pieces and set that aside and then go ahead and continue your fried rice. So in the same saucepan, I'm going to begin my fried rice by adding the rest of the garlic and ginger paste. Give it a bit of sweat to fry a bit for about a minute and then go in with the rest of my ingredients. So we are building flavors, okay? So next I'm adding some powdered pepper for some heat. This is optional, but I never make fried rice without adding pepper or powdered pepper to it. Okay, so you can omit it if you don't want it. Next, I'm going to be sauteing my onions because it's a build-up of flavor. Okay, I don't want to add it later. I don't prefer chunky or crunchy onions in my recipes, so I prefer to add it earlier. And then I'll go in with some carrots because that's the harder of the vegetable I'll be using. So I'd like it to cook a bit more before adding the rest. And the juices from the beef will help soften the carrots perfectly. I'm also going with some green bell peppers. You can add any other vegetables of your choice. But I'm keeping it simple with just these ones, okay? And then I'm adding my cooked coconut rice or coconut curried rice if you like. So I'll give this a good mix till the vegetables and then the rice mix together very well. But then before that also, I'm going to go in with some oyster sauce and dark soy sauce. To be honest with you, oyster sauce is a game changer when it comes to fried rice recipes. So if you do not have any, please get some and then try it and you know what I'm talking about. So once these sauces go in, I'll give my fried rice a very good mix and fry for at least about 10 more minutes, even after I add my fried beef, okay? Frying the rice for longer will ensure that your fried rice does not spoil easily. I've shared a video about the tips also to make your fried rice last longer and not go bad quickly. So you can also check that out in the description box. So now our fried rice is ready. Like I said, I'll fry it for a bit and then I'll plate. I hope you are inspired to try this very simple but flavorful. I'd like to call it pina colada fried rice. Yes, because I used pineapple and coconut. And until I see you again in another video, please don't forget to keep blooming.